At Durant's Castle. Stopping, having lunch real quick. Not very many people on the river. Haven't seen too many more since a little while ago. I don't really want to walk all the way up to the top.
I'm not going to because I'm having dessert.
Oh. Yeah.
Can you guess what this is? If you know me, you didn't have to guess. Dun, 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 dun. All right, peace out.
But yeah, I might get a quick snippet of it, but if not, we're just gonna keep going down the river and get to the campsite. Probably stop at the chapel, and then get to the campsite, set up camp. I'll catch you guys then. Well, guys, that's it. Picnic table, barbecue, and right here in the grass there's a little foundation where the castle used to be. Not much to see. And the water's down there. Well, guys, we made it to the campground, Canoe Harbor. There's one site there, one site there, and one site way down there at the water where we're at. There's the bathroom, and there's the water. Nobody's here. We've had a few people stopping, a few people floating on by, quite a few people floating by. Probably seen about 20 craft in the last hour. Kayaks, canoes, a couple tubes. But everybody's just going down the river, nobody's stopping. I'll be surprised if we don't get a couple people by the end of the night that stay. But it's still early. We got camp pretty much set up, so we're just relaxing. There goes RD. But, yeah, camp set up right there. The 2 tents. Oh, I hear people coming down the river right now. There goes a couple. Yeah, a couple on the river right now. Alright, guys, we're back to camp. Everything's set up. Probably gonna start making some food soon. I think we're doing steaks and corn on the cob soon, tonight. So we gotta get a fire going, get some firewood for the night before it gets dark. Got a couple hours yet. But we'll post more when we do more. Cooking on the fire. Got corn on the cob going. And we're gonna throw some steaks on. Eat like kings on the river. Good morning, guys. Just waking up in the AuSable River at Canoe Harbor Campground. I've already emptied my tent. Just waiting for it to dry to pack it up. RD's tent's pretty wet, so we're waiting on his to dry. But we're just sitting here. Got everything out. We already emptied the canoes with water, so that's not an issue. We're just taking our time. We got all day. Know where we have to be, so we'll just relax and enjoy the morning. Haven't seen anybody go down the river yet, but there was quite a few that went by last night. Right over here we had a bunch of people crash and flip. We sat and watched that. That was the entertainment for the night. But yeah, good quiet night. Slept good. It's Chief. Chief smoke a lot. Alright guys, catch you in a few. Alright guys, we're getting ready to shove off from Canoe Harbor. Last year, on our last trip for the season, we ended up canoeing in the dark. And we stopped at this campsite, used the restrooms, kept going. Well, right after this, we had a bunch of trees down in the river, which are still here. Mind you, it was getting dark at 6:30 and it was like 6:35, 6:40. So it was pretty dark. And we ended up getting stuck on a tree. Well, the same tree that we watched all those people yesterday flip on is the same tree that we flipped. Well, I almost flipped and RD got knocked out of the boat. We're about to hit that spot. It's coming right up. We're coming behind you. We got to stay close to the right. We don't want to flip like everybody else did right there yesterday. Yeah, I think there was 3 of them, right, that we seen yesterday?
Yeah, there was 2 of them like got really flipped, and then the other ones landed like right on that log over there.
Oh jeez. Yeah, it's a bad spot if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, we've safely navigated through this time. I went through it last weekend, but I didn't realize that was the spot. So we're just gonna keep floating down the river. The wind's at our backs now. It's changed direction. Water's picked up current a little bit. We're gonna float on down here for a little bit and make our way to the next campsite. So, catch you guys in a few. We're just floating down the river, trying to get some speed up, make some distance. We haven't gotten very far today. Pan around here. Well, RD,
It's bound to happen. Look where you're going though.
I know. What do you think? Do some backwards canoeing. We haven't seen a whole lot of people yet.
Nope. Other than the fishermen, they're almost outnumbering the kayakers.
Yeah, there's more fishermen out here than boaters at this point. We have lots of obstacles, as you can see. Not too bad yet. There's a few of them up ahead they're a little nastier, but there are a few tight spots out here. A little bit of shallow water. Nice and peaceful though. A little bit of scraping right there. Getting shallow. What does that say? Potter's Landing. Got a landing. Need to stop?
You what?
You need to pee?
No, I'm good.
Good? Alright.
Which one's this one?
Potter's.
Oh.
There's the landing right there. Not much to it. Pass that one right by and keep on going.
So was that Stacy's bridge that we passed earlier?
Yeah.
The one that had the landing right there on the other side of it? The one
Yeah.
we were laughing, saying it was falling apart, and I started honking the horn?
Yeah, that one. That's where we got in last weekend.
Okay.
We got a little waterfall to go over up here.
In the way?
Rocks, trees. No. It's just a drop off. Either way is clear. Kids went right, I went left. But it's a drop off on either one. Deeper on the right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like 6 inches. Scrapage. Oh. Are you scraping? Oh. You got them jumping right here.
Good luck and have a great weekend.
How's it going?
Good.
Any luck so far?
Hello, guys. Sun's too high for anything big to be out.
Yeah, I haven't seen much but little ones moving around the water.
It's a beautiful day though, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty close.